Charms! Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my long-awaited favorite video of the month, my Boxycharm for July 2018. What's in the box? If you are new to my channel or you just can't remember how I do my Boxycharm unboxings, I have a twist on how I do practically all of my videos. But my Boxycharm videos, they're extra special because yes, I go inside, I tell you what I got, but I also go online and tell you what actual users who have had these products longer than me are saying about the products. Are they any good? Are they crap? Should we declutter them? Do we love them? We're gonna find all of that out right now. And don't forget, at the end of these videos, I always love to give spoilers for next month's box. I know not everyone likes spoilers, so I save those for the very end. If you happen to be new to my channel, hi new friend, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. This month, we are road tripping with Boxycharm, and there is a little map-like brochure that we have with all of the products and prices. The first product that I have been trying now for 2 days is the Pharmacy Bright On Mask. This is the massage activated vitamin C mask with Echinacea Green Envy. I have used this now for 2 days and I almost immediately noticed a difference in my skin. I've heard that the vitamin C masks are actually really good for kind of helping like the skin to have less markings, look a lot more fresh, bright. I could feel also a tightness after I used this that lasted more than just like an hour. It kind of like pulled everything together, which I didn't mind at all. And I would say that my skin looked brighter after using this. Now, this is the second day in a row that I have been using this, and I'm still pretty pleased with how my face is looking. I am curious if I'm gonna break out or if I'm gonna have any reactions after more than just 2 days, but so far I'm really liking this product, and I'm really interested to see how it goes when I use it even longer term. And now let's go online and see what other people are saying that received this. Ooh, on Instagram, this is the latest photo that is happening right now in this moment, and it has a lot of comments, so let's see what people are saying. Okay, so Anna said, I love this mask. It's amazing and leaves me with that natural glow. Obsessed. Yeah, I will say after putting this on, my skin was very bright, very radiant, and I didn't almost need to put anything on if I just wanted to feel a little glowy. I liked it. So many people are saying they wish they would have gotten this because they didn't. They got the alternative product. Did you guys get this? So now I'm switching over here to Facebook just to see what other people are saying, and Haley says that she got this product and said that she had a sunburn, and when she massaged this in and left it on for 10 minutes, my face was glowy and refreshed. I loved it. Somebody else is saying they wish they would have gotten this instead of the Dr. Brandt. That is the other varying option. Did you guys get the Dr. Brandt? I'm kind of excited that I got this over Dr. Brandt because I've already tried some Dr. Brandt products and I was curious about pharmacy. A lot of people are saying on Instagram if they did not get this, how can they get it? So I think some people are starting to redirect to and link to Pharmacy Beauty because they want to try this product. I so far am really pleased with it. Again, I've only been using it for 2 days, but I'm really already noticing a difference in my skin. Now I do have sensitive skin, so I'm sure curious how it's going to turn out if I break out or anything, but I like how it's even seeming like my skin's, and now this could just be me in my head thinking, oh, I look so bright and cheery, like maybe this is helping all my skin spots too, you know, because sometimes you get like sun damage and things like that. I feel like this was doing good for that, but stay tuned for a quarterly Boxycharm review where I give you an even more in-depth update. The next thing in the box is something that I said on my Instagram stories, if you follow me there, and if you don't, check me out right here. I can tell you Boxycharm this time around was giving out some spoilers for your individual box. Now, some of you said you didn't get this. Maybe they're like slowly releasing these out to test them and see if they work, but I got an email from Boxycharm saying, hey, if you want to know what you got in your box, one item, click this link, and then you click the link, and then they want you to tweet them and like them on or follow them on Twitter or something. Like it's kind of one of those things where it's like you support us and we'll give you more information type thing. So obviously I already followed them on Twitter, but then I did a tweet for them tagging them or whatever, and then I got my spoiler for personally what was going to be in my box. And that's when I found out I was going to be getting the Crown Pro palette. Now, to be honest, I said in my Instagram story too, I was really hoping for the Tarte, But, you know, I was going to be open-minded and see how I liked this little baby. And now I have been trying this for 2 days, and I was really impressed with the formula. This is a very creamy formula, and I really wasn't sure what to expect. Now, these are all extremely warm shades, obviously. So if you're more of a cool-toned person, or you don't really gravitate to those red orange hues, this may not be your jam. This does have a very fall feel to it, but I can tell you I'm wearing this today, and I wore this the other day, and I can really put together some great summer looks with this as well. I mean, it's like we're on fire this summer. These are very pigmented. I mean, look at that. Look at this. This is just one quick swatch here. These are really good shadows. They're very blendable. Now, I can say, again, I've only been trying this for 2 days, so give me a little bit more time and I'll check back in with you guys in a quarterly review. But I can tell you, if I'm not careful with the brushes that I use, it can start to look a little muddy or all one-toned. I went in with some of my Moda Pro brushes, and then I went in with some tighter, smaller Luxie brushes to kind of build out my outer corner over here. Because yesterday when I first started playing with this, it started to just all look monotone. It was like all one shade, and I was like, that's not what I was going for. So I really had to deepen up the outside separately, and they blend well, but they almost blend too well. So you kind of got to be careful because this is a very creamy formula. And something else that I did today is I actually took this lighter shade over here. They don't really have names, so I can't tell you what it's called. At first I thought it was just going to be like a light powdery shade. It's actually a major highlighter. I have some in my inner corners right here, but I'm also wearing that as the highlighter on my face today. That is the highlighter that I put on my nose, on my shoulders, everywhere, just to see how it would do. And yesterday this highlighter wore all day long, so I was pretty impressed with that. I also do like that there is a mirror in here. I was utilizing this to kind of get in there, see how I was blending, and I'm pretty impressed with this palette. I will just say, just to be a little cautious, if you're wanting to like do that shading option where you really make your eyes pop or have like a dramatic look, you may need to kind of just go in a little bit deeper on the edges, but it's not terrible by any means. It's actually pretty good. How much is this? I don't even remember. $29.99. Okay, and I could see that being like the right cost for this. It's not overly expensive and it's not too cheap. So let's see what people are saying online. So far, I'm really enjoying this. Ooh, the first 3 comments are my palette arrived damaged. Shit, I hate when that happens. So Jessen said this has been my go-to palette ever since I received it, and that's awesome. Okay, so Sierra Mist said, I was a little upset to get another palette. Honestly, I didn't think anything could top the last tropical one that we got that was sent out. I have all of these colors, but I've been using this Crown Route palette daily and I freaking love it. Thank you, Boxycharm. Well, that took a turn that I wasn't expecting, so she didn't even want another palette, and she loves this palette. So that's awesome. Loving these colors, and then there's a bunch of fire emojis, so that's pretty sweet. Ariel says, I absolutely love this palette. The colors look amazing, and they're so pigmented. I mean, yes, just these fast swatches here, it shows you they're really pigmented, and I found all the shades that I've used thus far are pretty consistent as well, because there's always every now and again where you get 1 or 2 shades that are a bust, but so far, I'm liking all of these. Did anyone else's have a strong, unpleasant smell? Mine smells like straight up chemicals. I love the colors, but the smell throws me off, says Mariah. I mean, if I stick my nose right on it, I smell it, but I have not noticed anything for 2 days. So I'm gonna say it's not overwhelming for me, but maybe she's more sensitive to smells. Okay, so Coffee Diva said, I don't care for this palette. Pretty colors, but they didn't last on my eyes. Even with primer, I'll be giving this to my daughters to play with. I did not have that problem, and I did not use a primer. I use a primer technically. I put down my face primer and then I put down my concealer over my eyes as my primer, and I've not had any issues with that. Have you guys had any issues with that if you got this? Let us know in the comments below. I'm really liking this. I'm going to keep using it. Tell us all your thoughts. And if you got the other product, which was the Tarte that I was really hoping for, tell me below, are you loving it? Are you not loving it? Because that was the thing I was kind of hoping for, but I'm not displeased with this at all. It's pretty great. This is Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. It's what I'm wearing today and what I wore yesterday. This is $24. And this is supposed to be award-winning glossy mascara that will bring your lashes to new heights, literally. Okay, so I had a little bit of high hopes based off the marketing jargon that they put on this card, and I'm wearing this today, and it looks like I have on mascara. Is it as good as some of the other volumizing mascaras that I love? Not really. Like the Essence Lash Princess, I love that because it gives me a lot of oomph, whereas I feel like this does oomph, just not a lot of oomph. You know what I mean? The brush on this is pretty fantastic though. I do like this brush, and I was curious if I would like this kind of brush because I haven't worked with a curved one in a while, but I still really like this. I've used it for 2 days now. End of the day, it's not like still voom, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I give this an okay rating. It's not my ultimate favorite. Like when we got the Tartist mascara, that baby was like amazing. This is good. It's just good. I'm curious if this is going to dry out at all due to packaging, do better because of the packaging. I am curious. Now let's see what they're saying online. So Alex Hunter Designs says, this mascara is absolutely wonderful. So lengthening and not clumpy at all. I love the mascaras we've been getting in the boxes. Yeah, it's not clumpy. I've not found it to be clumpy. It's somewhat lengthening for me, but not like super duper lengthening. Doesn't have a ton of volume for me, but it's not bad. NC Girl said, this is my new mascara, throwing all others away. That is an endorsement. Oh shoot, so Renee said, this mascara gave me a sty sad face. Should have known better since it wasn't sealed when I received it. Ooh, not good. Sarah says, this mascara is my new favorite. Where can I get another one? Ooh, someone said that they can't use theirs because their container has nothing in it. And Boxycharm replied to them asking her to reach out to them about a replacement. Ooh. I love this mascara so much, says Cindy. So this is really getting some really great reviews. Again, I've been using it for 2 days and I enjoy it. Is it my ultimate holy grail? No, but is it still really good, and considering we got it in our Boxycharm? Hell yeah. Let's talk about Note. I got some blush in this box and I was a little like, am I gonna love this? Am I gonna hate this? What do I think? This is from Note Cosmetics, and this is Luminous Silk Compact. I have Desert Rose here next to me. I think this is a pretty good beachy summer shade. This says it's designed to work with all skin types, and it's luminous, paraben-free blush, adds natural color to your cheeks while preventing dryness, which is pretty nice. And it also has this cute little compact where it has a brush in it. Let's be real, I didn't use that. I used one of my own old trusty brushes. I really do like this. I like the corally shade because you guys, if you are an OG of my channel, or if you're newer to my channel, you may not know, the only blushes I used to use were something similar to this, a very corally shade that would go well with any bronzers and or contouring that I did. I like this. I use this for 2 days now. It kind of just goes in well with my contour or just bronzer, and it's kind of done pretty well. I've been using it. I'll keep using it. No discernible smells that I notice. For me, this is actually pretty much a winner right now. Let me see what they're saying online though. Somebody just said, what the heck? It comes with a brush? I didn't even see it. It's hidden underneath. Uh-oh, mine came broken. Mine came broken. Yikes. They're seeing a lot of people saying they didn't know it had a brush, or they're saying it was broken. Not good. So Jerry said, I love this blush and I've been wearing it every day since I received it. Technically, I have too. So pigmented, says Candy. It is very pigmented. Okay, so Makeup Overdose says this blush is super pigmented and I love it. Really the best blush. I love this blush. Best pigmentation. I love the color. Oh my gosh, there's so much positivity going on right now about these products, and I love seeing that. Yes, this is a total winner for me as well, and you guys know I'm not totally into blush all the time, but this would also be really great on the eyes, I think. And just thinking about it, how well does this go with the Crown palette? Pretty amazing, actually. This was definitely a winner, and maybe I'll try the brush too. I have not tried that at all. Ooh. It's actually much softer than I thought it was gonna be. I like it. Did you guys get it? Do you like it? Do we all get the same shade of Desert Rose? I think this is a good shade. And one of the last things in the box, now we've gotten something from Shella before. Shella? C-H-E-L-L-A? Shella. Makes it sound fancy. We've got something from this brand before, and I believe it was an eyebrow product as well, but it was more like a really thin pencil, and I did okay with that. It kind of broke off. Mine kind of dried out really quickly. So when I saw that I was going to be getting the Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream, I was kind of like, what's this new contraption? Like, what do I do with this? This actually surprised me. I have this on my brows today, and I had this on my brows yesterday. If you have not used it yet, or you did get it, or you didn't get it, I don't know if everybody's getting this, but I think so. It's like three pieces here. So you take the cap off, and then you have a brush. You take the bottom part off, and there's product in here. And you kind of delve in there, and then you build up your brows. And at first I thought this was kind of gimmicky until I tried it. I really like this, and I'm surprised I really like this. This was really easy to apply. I was shocked. I'm curious if, as this lives longer, now that I've opened it, is this going to dry out here in the base where the product is? Is it not? I'm very, very curious, because this has gone on like a dream and it stayed all day. It goes with my skin color and hair color. I don't know about everybody as far as the shade ranges go, but this really, really surprised me because I was prepared to kind of hate it, and I definitely don't hate it. Let's see what they're saying online, because I'm so curious what everybody else is saying. I've not looked at any reviews for this. So Maria said on Instagram, Boxycharm, I have never heard of this brand, but I absolutely love it. Where has this been all my life? I'll definitely repurchase this when I'm out. It works amazing and my eyebrows are on point. And then Boxycharm replied, yes, eyebrows on fleek. So Lorita said, oh my God, I am so in love, heart eyes. So easy to carry in my purse. Good point, great for travel. Jenny said, I am enjoying this item so much. Thank you, Boxycharm. Bridget said, this is literally amazing. I put it in my bag last night. Obsessed with this. I love it. Love it so much. That's all the comments I'm seeing right now. There are some questions about color, like can they purchase this from Shella with different colors is what some people are asking, because taupe does not work on them. But anything that's being sent out, everyone thinks is just the taupe shade because they were hoping it would be kind of universal. So Kelsey said, I really like the product itself, but the packaging is just not that great. It's too difficult to see if you even are getting product on the brush. This would be much better if they had rethought their packaging. And I guess that is what kind of stumped me about this, because as I was putting my brush into this, I was like, oh, am I getting anything on here? And then I would just put it on my brow to see if it was, and it really was. You can't really tell, I guess, from the brush all the time, but I got enough to really have some really great brows right now. Like I said, I'm curious though how it works long term, if I'm going to be able to keep reaching it. I mean, I guess so. It's got a long neck on it. But yeah, I'm curious how well this packaging is going to hold up, I guess. Color is the main thing people are a little disappointed in, even though this taupe shade really comes off as more of a darker brown. Like this is almost, I mean, this is as dark as I would want to go for my brows, whereas some people may have lighter hair, red hair, or really dark hair, and this not work for them. This product surprised me. What do you guys think? Did you get this product? I think everyone got this product, but I could be wrong. Did you get it? Do you like it? Is it your shade? Is the shade totally off for you? It's very confusing as far as shade ranges go, but because it's not really taupe, at least not on me. Guys, this box, I mean, it's not my ultimate favorite box, but this is a pretty good box in my mind, at least for me. Let me see how much this is. Well, this is $129.98. Again, we only spend $21 a month on our boxes, so even if we only liked one or two things out of the box, totally worth it. Guys, I am going to keep trying these products. Stay tuned for a future review on how I feel about a whole quarter's worth of makeup in the upcoming weeks. But this has been really interesting. Stay tuned, because you guys know I love to give more details about the things I'm currently using and loving all the time. And now, time for spoilers. So if you do not like spoilers, bye friends. I will see you in the next video. Let's get ready to go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Guys, you called it. In one of my last videos where I was kind of saying, I don't really know how I feel about the new Laura Lee Los Angeles palettes, probably a pass for me. So many of you in my comments were like, we could be getting that in our next Boxycharm or the Cot's Pajamas. We weren't really sure. It's apparently one of her new palettes, so I'm really intrigued to try something of hers because I've never owned a Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, and I think it'll be interesting to see how I feel about the formula, how it wears, so I'm really excited to try it. What do you guys think of the spoilers? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Thank you so much for watching, and if you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, really weird videos I put out every single week. Bye friends!